Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I am doing my cremated palette video. If you guys watched my haul video, I showed that I had bought the cremated palette, but I didn't swatch it or really talk about it. I just kind of was like, yeah, I'm super excited to have it. Here's like the inside, here's this, and then I put it away. And I said that I was going to be doing my own, or I was going to be doing a standalone video where like I swatched it and I talked about it a little bit more, like gave you like my initial thoughts on the eyeshadows, the colors and stuff as I swatched them or whatever. And I wanted to do its own video because I didn't want to do it in the unboxing, in like my haul video, and make it like crazy super long. So that's what I decided to do. I have got my little Sephora wipes to wipe off swatches if I need to. And yeah, let's get started. Again, this is the outer packaging. If you didn't see that video, here's the outer packaging. It says cremated. This is actually, like, instead of being cut out, there's actually like a film there, so it's not just cut out letters. It looks like marble. The back of the box. I have not used this yet. I haven't even swatched it yet since I filmed the video. The haul video, I just put it away, and I haven't touched it or anything since. The outer packaging, the back of the box, or back of the palette, and then cremated. I love this picture. I know a lot of people didn't really like this. They would have rathered it just maybe looked like the box and just said cremated with that, but I do like this because it shows a different kind of artistry, you know what I mean? And also I just love that look that Lipstick Nick did for the photo. They have a video on his YouTube of them recreating it. It's really cool. And then of course you open it. I do still have the little plastic thing on mine, at least for now. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Again, here's the inside of the palette. Initially, I love it. I mean, ever since he did the reveal, I'm like, yes. I will say though, because it looks like marble on the inside instead of just being white, sometimes you can't tell if there's like shadow on it, or if it's the marbleized look of it, but that's okay. I will say a couple of these shadows I don't know how I feel about yet, because like I said, I haven't touched any of them. But like this one, Diamond Ashes, this one, which is Pallbearer, this one, which is Angel of Death, those three in particular look like they're going to be gritty. Are they going to be gritty? I do not know, but they look like they're going to be. And also, it doesn't look like when they stamped them, the stamps didn't like take very well, so I wonder if that means like that the shadow is going to be really soft and flaky. You know what I mean? So Diamond Ashes, Pallbearer, and Angel of Death look like they're going to be gritty, but I don't know. We'll have to see when I actually swatch it. This one, which is Death Certificate, Mortuary Beautician, and Last Look right here. Those ones look like they might be a little bit gritty, but not as gritty as these ones look. And then everything else just looks cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to do like row by row and swatch them like on my hand, and then I'll wipe them off with a thing. I think though, instead of going like how I would normally go this way, I think I'm going to start down here and do the lightest row first, so that way in case like the black or any of these other colors like stain a little bit, it won't really matter because it'll be the last little bit. So before I do anything, I'm going to open up my these are just Sephora brand wipes. They're like $8 a thing and you get like 25. This is the grapefruit one. One side's exfoliating and one side's not. I like to use these. I do use these on my face, but I like to use these for like swatches. So I'm just gonna lay that right here. All right. And I'm going to start this side with Obituary. I'm going to go ahead and just swatch them all. And then show you what they look like. Ooh, that one's really pretty. And every so often I'm also going to wipe off my fingers. Okay. Interesting. All right. Here's the first row. Well, last row technically, I guess. Okay. This one is Obituary. This one is Burial Gown. This one is Afterlife. This one is so super pretty and was really, really smooth and buttery. Casket Ready, Death Blow. Didn't really see that one too much. It's just a white. And then this one is Diamond Ashes. And I take back what I said about it looking like it was going to feel gritty. It does not feel gritty at all. It is very sparkly and very metallic. Came off pretty clean. There's still a couple glitters, but there's still a few sparse glitters on my hand, but for the most part, came off very nice and clean. All right, now I'm going to do the next row up, and I'm going to start with the color Mausoleum. Oh snap, that one is buttery. All right, here's the second row. And this color right here is Mausoleum, and it is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. This next one is Embalmed. It's also very, very pretty. This one right here is Eulogy, and it is super duper like buttery, creamy, awesome. I feel that's gonna be a really good matte. This one is Life Insurance. This one is Last Respects. And this one down here is Goodbye. Very, very pretty, all of them. These are all swatching very, very nicely, which is great. Like obviously you want your shadows to like swatch nice. I do know, you know, you can't really go by finger swatches. You know, you really should obviously use them on your eyes, see how they work for that. I have watched a couple reviews on this palette, people working with it saying they really liked it. So now we're gonna do this third row right here, and the first color is called Inheritance. I'm gonna start with Inheritance. Hmm. Hmm. Oh shoot, I almost dropped it. All right, here's the third row. And starting off right here, this one is Inheritance. In the swatch, it does look like it has like a little bit of green, like a green gray in it, so that's kind of cool. This one is Wednesday. This one is Mortuary Beautician. This one does feel a little rough when you swatch it. Like, it does feel a little bit rough.
Stop it! Get some.
Like I said, this one, Mortuary Beautician, that one is a little rough. Not bad, and I don't know how it would perform, like, it's a little bit gritty. That's the one I thought wasn't going to be gritty, and it is a little bit gritty. The next one right here is Last Look. It's not, to me, it was a teeny bit scratchy, but not bad. And they're both really gorgeous shimmers. God, I love them. This one is Solemnly Swear. This one is The Morgue. So let's see how well these little bit of darker colors come off. Okay, they still come off really, really easy with a wipey. I'm not using anything else, just this wipe. Let me let my hand dry a minute. So yeah, the darker colors, there doesn't seem to be too much, well, no staining really, like not even on my fingers. You know how like some like dark colors do, you know, and even with a makeup wipe, they still just kind of, I will say there's like, it's leaving behind like a little bit of glitter on my hand, but nothing terrible. Okay, so the last row, and I'm gonna start, which is technically, I know the first row, but like I said, I wanted to do it backwards just in case there was staining. And the first color is Hearse, which is this really deep black matte. I personally, I don't really love it when they put black eyeshadows in eyeshadow palettes just because I never really use it, but I'm not everyone, you know, I'm sure there are people who love black eyeshadow. I'm just not one of them. God, that color is freaking gorgeous. And I will tell you about it in a minute. My fingers wiped off. Here is the last row. And my God, is it gorgeous. This one is Hearse. It is very black. It feels really nice. Like I said, I won't really use it. I already know I won't. But it is a really nice, like especially for people who use shadow as liner instead of actually using liner. So, but it's really nice. This next one right here is Angel of Death. It did not feel, it was really soft, so I wouldn't like go digging into that with your finger or a brush because it will, I feel it'll break up. But God, is it pretty. Oh my gosh. This one is Gravedigger. It is super pretty. I like the look of it, and it was super buttery and just really good. This one is Death Certificate. This one had a little bit of grit to it. It's the same as Mortuary Beautician, a little bit of gritty, but not too bad, like not a deal breaker, and it is beautiful. This one is Rip, and it is also super pretty. It is another matte, and it was really creamy as well. This one right here is Pallbearer. This one was not gritty at all, and dear God, look at that shine. I cannot get over that. That is gorgeous. Now, I'm going to take my wipey and we're going to see if any of these colors stain. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, initial wipe off, you know, there's some color left over, but okay, a little bit. With another wipe, there's still a teeny tiny bit, like right here, of Angel of Death. And there's a ton, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there's a ton of glitter on my hands from this palette. So, I mean, not bad. Like, in the staining department, there was hardly any. Just one color really needed just a little extra work to get off. But see, I mean, my hand's fine. And yeah, so that is all of them have been swatched now. I can't wait to use them. First initial thoughts just on like swatching them. I really like Obituary and Afterlife. Diamond Ashes is super pretty. I really like Mausoleum and Eulogy, Last Respects. Pretty much this entire row right here I freaking loved. I may not use Wednesday all that much, but I do really like it. It reminds me of Tall Gray from the Alien palette. So a couple of these kind of look like that. Like a couple of these colors remind me of colors from that, so I might have another video where I like kind of compare them. I really like this. Angel of Death is super duper pretty. It's crazy dark because, like I said, it's a glittery black. So I don't really know how much I'll actually use it, but I do really like it. It's super pretty. I really like Death Certificate, and Pallbearer is probably one of my favorite shades in the palette. All right, and so that is my little swatch / first kind of impression of it. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.